Welcome back into Meta Madness, everyone. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have Scuffed team. On the right, it is going to be Three-Legged Cat, and we are here in Haunted Mines, map number 1 in Meta Madness. Now, of course, as always, I like to let you all know how this works, how it's going to be going down. And I guess the spreadsheet is not updated with, I guess the spreadsheet's not updated, so, because it's just, there's still like a bunch of selections from the previous series. But either way, we are going to go ahead and get into this Haunted Mines map number 1. Now, global bans. Global bans. That means these are heroes that are permanently banned throughout the entire tournament, and they are always banned in every series. I'll explain how other heroes are banned away. But we have Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Garrosh, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Joanna, Leoric, Li Ming, Lucio, Maiev, Medivh, Muradin, Rhaegar, Sergeant Hammer, Sylvanas, Tracer, Vala, Yrel, and Zeratul, all all banned out in this Meta Madness tournament. Now, when you see bans at the top of your screen, those are only for the map, meaning that the next game, Junkrat or Scuffed, could be picked up on map number 2 in this best of 5 series. When a hero is selected and picked, so let's say when Mr. Tycho, no, when let's say Zeratul first picks Kerosene, that means Kerosene will no longer be playable in this best of 5. Later best of 5s today will just revert back to that list of 22. I hope I have explained this correctly, and good for you all. Thanks for being here. Let's jump into Haunted Mines. We've got Scuffed, Uther banned away by the side of Three-Legged Cat, Junkrat, and What to be banned away by Scuffed team. One day I will see Zarya in this tournament. One day you will. And it might be today. It could be today. Did you know how Meta Madness works? Yeah. Alright. Are we going to see some early kill through Zods? That's the question that I pose. Is, are we going to have any sort of interesting early kill through Zods? There has been... Yesterday when we were casting, there was like a bunch of kill through Zods that kept popping up. Offline from 5:15 to 6 p.m. CEST. Isn't that like now? No. What time is it in Europe right now? 8 plus 9 is 17. Yes, so that is 5:42 right now. Yeah, it's 5:42 in Europe, so it makes sense. The list is offline. That's why. That's why the list is not working. Got it. Okay. The best Meta Madness game is any Game 5. We just casted a Game 5. We just casted a Game 5, actually. And to be honest, the comps were not that insane. Like, the comps were not that crazy. Like, yeah, we had a Valera. There was, like, a Valera and a Lily, but, like, it wasn't anything where, like, oh my god! So, nah. Kill the Zod is surprisingly good, just below Meta Mage. I think really, realistically, in my opinion, it just boils down to, it boils down to the mechanical skill of the player. One second. The mechanical skill of the player is a big factor that I always consider with that, because being able to land those chains and combos, like, that's the big thing too. But you can say that realistically about any mage. Like, being able to get resets and such with Li Ming, that's another mechanical prowess as well. So, I don't know, like, I feel like Kel'Thuzad, he's considered low on the mage level, but I still feel like he's super, super impactful when played effectively. Ana to be banned away, so no nano-boosted Chromie or Malthael. Main tank Chen was weird. Yeah, I mean, but to be honest, what else would they have run? I'm still looking at it from that previous series. During that draft, Cho and Stitches were available. Cho was banned away. When it comes to Bruisers, Gazlo and Chen were available. And then you're just getting into assassins at that point, so maybe Zarya in that composition helps out, but it's Cursed Hollow too, so I don't know. I don't know what the answer is for it, but hey, main butt Chen was weird. Yeah. Cho was banned away. Cho was banned away during that draft. They could have had Cho if they didn't ban him. I do believe it was the team that picked Stitches banned away Cho, actually. It was the team that took away Stitches, banned away Cho as well. So it was, yeah, it was just, they would have had to like pick it in the 1-2, which you don't want to do that. Why, you don't want to pick a Cho'Gall in a 1-2 spot. Even with less heroes available that still you don't want to pick it in the 1-2 slot. But as I said too, it was banned away even before the 1-2, so. Alright, so Deckard and Falstead, actually if I'm remembering the draft correctly, if I remember the draft correctly for the previous game, it was the Cho was banned away during the initial, 1-2 ban phase. And then they first picked in Alexstrasza, then the opposing side that banned away the Cho grabbed the Mephisto and Stitches. So, yeah. Either way, we're in another series. We got more stuff happening here, and let's go ahead and swap into our casting screen. We have got our two teams with two fantastic drafts. Let's go ahead and start a prediction. Which team wins Haunted Mines? Will it be a Scuffed team? Or will it be three-legged cats? Go ahead and get your predictions in. You know the deal, chat.
Hey, listen!
Can we talk about Arthas Imperius? Scuff could have gone for Chad draft. Oh, they have gone for Chad draft. Who's Chad? I'm more partial to a Barry draft. That's just me, though. On the left-hand side, we got the Scuff team. Mr. Tycho on the Arthas, Master Chips on the Sonya, Hanzuka on this, on the White Mane. Hard will be on the Imperius, and Mindhawk on the Kel'Thuzad. There's your level 1s if it does matter for you. On the right-hand side, we have High on this Malthael, Drac on the Falstead. We are looking at No Game, No Life on the Tyrael, Deckard Cain to be played by Captain Rex, and 0-2 on the Chromie. Those will be the members of Three-Legged Cat. You still got time for your gambles. Who do you think's going to win? There's your level 1s. Go ahead and get them on in. Oh, it looks like the spreadsheet's back up. Cool. Spreadsheet's back up. Nice. Looks like it just updated with all the stuff from this game as well, so we'll be able to have some pertinent information as we do continue this best of 5 series. But of course, we're starting things out on Haunted Mines. Sonya with Slam at level 1, Falstad auto attack as well at level 1. Master Chips getting body block to the moon, but will it be enough for a kill? I cannot believe it. Sonya is able to live with just a chunk of, just a double digit of HP as we get a little lag spike right there. Another one coming through. Might be affecting the players as well, or it could just be my NA internet. What's up, Coors? Thank you for casting this tournament, Baha. You're welcome. Chat wanted it. Chat gets it. I had plans to stream other stuff basically all weekend. And while my family was here, but someone was like, hey, the Meta Madness is this weekend, can you cast it? And I was like, sure, I'll get up early and cast it for you guys if you want. So, that's what we're doing. That's what we've done for the last 3 days, and we'll do it tomorrow as well. We'll see. By the way, tomorrow I am supposed to go ski in the afternoon with my aunt and uncle and stuff, so hopefully the games will be done by then. Otherwise, I'll just be ending stream. I'm not going to miss a chance to go ride with them and just to cast a tournament. Sorry. I love you all, but I love my family too. Captain Rex, so very low. Master Chips, this... Oh my god. Okay. I was about to be like, there's no way this Sonya gets out. Holy crap, the Kel'Thuzad is cleaning up the end of this fight, but Mr. Tycho getting a little bit low here. Needs some healing from the White Mane as the Sappers will go over to the side of Scuff Team, and another combo from Kel'Thuzad. Mindhawk with like no mana, but still 14 stacks on the Master of the Cold Dark. Not too bad. You doing well today, Chorus? I actually just put a bunch of you in my fridge. I just put a ton of you in my fridge to stay nice and cold. Celestial charge to back away right there, and this is Mines opening up in 25 seconds. By the way, on Tuesday, we're having a partner anniversary. Partner anniversary on Tuesday to celebrate 3 years Twitch partner. We'll do a bunch, I'll play some Storm League games, and then we'll do some viewer games for Heroes of Storm. Then we'll do some Jackbox games. Maybe we'll find another other, like, you know, viewer game thing to do on stream. Oh, you know what we should do? Well, we'll do Nitro Racing as well, but we should do words on stream. We should do some words on stream. That's what we should do on Tuesday as well. I have not played that in a little bit. Slow start to the day, but happy for the weekend. Ooh. Well, thanks for joining us, bud. Gilvazad has his Glacial Spike up and available. A little Giggle Beam from Hanzuka. No Game, No Life will go into the mines. Now, speaking of the mines, we are going to be seeing Sonya slamming her way through a few of these skulls, but I'm looking at Malthael and Falstad looking at this sort of pincer movement happening between the two of them. Can Master Chips get out of the mines in time? Hard is right there, and Malthael dives out. Another kill onto Sonya, but Falstad hit with the chains, the combo. Is there enough damage to take him down? No! Deckard Cain doesn't have level 7, so no Emerald. I expect it to be Emerald. Try and push back the enemy a little bit here in some of these burstable moments. Yeah, Tuesday's gonna be a super duper fun day, chat. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you all are as well. I gotta be honest, I'm really looking forward to my day off on Monday. I think I'm gonna go down the mountain and go to Costco, get a bunch of stuff over there, and then go to Wendy's. I think I'll go to Wendy's. Get myself a little Baconator. I'm so bad at that game, even when I do think of words, I usually can't spell them right. Yep, that's me. I like how Sonya's like, you guys got that right, I'm just gonna keep getting this camp. Falstead will go down. All right, there's the Emerald for the Deckard Cain as well, reducing healing by 75% for what, 4 seconds it is? Yeah, 4 seconds. Fun fact, by the way, if you activate Emerald and you want to swap to Sapphire, you can actually actively swap between the two of them, and it doesn't give you the full cooldown. I tested it recently. I was playing Deckard Cain. I was like, "Can I do this?" And I was like, "Okay, it works." So for science, just so you, so it's not if you have Sapphire activated and you're like, "Oh shoot, I need Emerald," it's not going to put your Sapphire in a 30-second cooldown. So just tidbit on that if you're a Deckard Cain player and you've never tested it or wondered. Oh, Mr. Tycho goes down. 3 to 4 in kills. It's a very tight game at the start here in the second best of 5 of the day. Get a Wendy's Pub Burger yesterday. I look at that all the time, but then my brain just goes, get a Baconator. The Pub Burger looks really good, but my brain just goes, get a Baconator. Baconator, some spicy nuggets, and fries. And then get a combo meal and get some, like, lemonade or something. Oh, can you tell that I didn't eat enough breakfast today, chat? Can you tell? Yeah, I got, like, Wendy's fries are absolutely, they slap. Wendy's fries slap. Though I will be honest, McDonald's fries, there's something special about just how simple they are. Oh, the chase onto Chromie, the slams from Master Chips are not enough. No Game, No Life will pop into the mines to avoid some of the damage. How strong is this Grave Golem? 63. It's got a health pool of 31,000 versus down in bottom lane. Falstad, please get out the way. 23,000, so holy heck, these are some thick lads as the top lane Grave Golem gets some slaps onto the fort. Can the members of Three-Legged Cat find a structure with this? Falstad and Malthael clearing out the bottom lane. Checking really quickly, does Falstad have Flight? Yes. Flight is up and available if he wants to jump into top lane, but it does not seem like that will be utilized. Maybe some camps to be grabbed here. 24 seconds, yeah, siege camp. So I think that we're just gonna see a break off and look for some camp timings. Though Tyrael's dead. I don't expect Tyrael to be able to walk out of this one. You know, we've talked a lot about like Warcraft movie and wanting a StarCraft movie. A Diablo movie would be really cool too. Like the theming of it all and like just the evil, like I'm sure they would fuck it up, but if, you know, it'd be cool if they could get it right. I can't say no to pretzels and beer cheese. It's German in me. The issue is like that cheese. Like, I get nervous about that cheese sauce that they have. I'm like, I don't know how that's going to be. I don't know how my body's going to digest that. You did see the Frost Blast for the Kel'Thuzad at level 10. He's got that AoE. It's a, what is it, 50-second cooldown? Indeed it is. Celestial Charge will connect onto the old man, and I do believe Captain Rex is going to the retirement home. He tries to tell a story to these youngins, but they just don't want to listen. The chains onto Chromie do not connect as the Sanctification from Tyrael will be utilized. Angelic Armament does go out. Mr. Tycho getting hit with a last rites, but it is not the last of his rites. Hard gets into the mines, able to get the Celestial Charge out afterwards. Malthael goes down. Kel'Thuzad getting the double kill into the Falstad as well. Frost Blast into this Tyrael, and I do think he is dead to rights right here. Minehawk goes in the mine, and Tyrael can't follow. Hanzuka does get interrupted, and that's a little bit of death timer reduction for the Tyrael. Give me fresh baked pretzels and mustard and beer cheese all day. Well, I want you all to know,
good news, everyone.
This month for our cooking stream in April, we are going to be making, we're making the Bavarian pretzel, the giant, you know, Bavarian, it's Bavarian pretzel, right? We're making that, and we're making a beer cheese with it. That is going to be our cooking stream this month. And we will make the dough and everything fresh. Yeah, we're gonna do the whole shebang. Gust from the Falstad to try and push back the enemy as Master Chips gets a leap onto 2. Frost Blast onto the Decker Kane, who's telling his story right now. High Earth is so very low. 75 HP on this Malthael. Sonya closes the distance. Actually, excuse me. No, it's Imperius closes the distance onto the Deckard Kane. Though the Arthas will be traded. Oh, last rites. Yep. Oh, Kel'Thuzad will fall. Celestial Charge from Hard, Sanctification from the Tyrael, Angelic Armament for this Imperius as the not Divine Reckoning, that's going to be Scarlet Aegis. Divine Reckoning is her staff. Scarlet Aegis for the White Mane will be utilized right there. You are tempting me to try and make gluten-free pretzels today? Well, the cooking stream is on the 30th of April. That's when I have it scheduled. We might do it earlier, but I think that's going to be a good day to do it, 30th of April. So you all have till the 30th of April to gather your supplies to join me in making pretzels and beer cheese. I have no idea. I barely have even looked at the recipes. I was just like, this looks fun. Let's do it. I always giggle to see someone root a person that's already self-rooting. Yeah. And I don't think Frost Presence interrupts the stay a while and listen. Nice timeout from the Chromie. Stay a while and listen on to the Kel'Thuzad, who's going to wake up to a Sandblast and face a huge Frost Blast as well. Will meet Chromie. Last rights onto Minehawk will take down the Kel'Thuzad, but meanwhile in the backline, Hard is going Horde into the Falstad, finds the kill. Malthael does go down. The mines are opening up. Celestial Charge just shy of the old man. Tyrael jumps back onto Hanzuka, trying to maybe force... Oh, he doesn't even have it available. I was going to say maybe trying to force the Scarlet Aegis, but not even off cooldown. Meanwhile, in top lane, Sonya doing Sonya things. I'm not sure if I'll be around for the cooking stream, but I'll test this recipe just in case. That's understandable. Lot of skulls going over to the members of Three-Legged Cat, actually, but quick rise from the small little Risen Miner camps. In the collection for... Is it 36 to 36? All that remains is just the Grave Golem here. Decker Kane... Oh, no, Mr. Tycho. Goodbye. The Army of the Dead not available. Tyrael chasing out onto Hanzuka. I don't think they're going to get a kill, but still just harassing the White Mane and forcing her to be split from the team. Meanwhile, Sonya continues to be Sonya, pushing up the lane. What is she at when it comes to soak? I'm really curious. Nearly 10,000 soak for the Sonya. Top lane's got sappers. 1, 2. Nice sapper, actually. They did all three of them didn't go into like a 1 HP fort front gate. Sanctification after the Kel'Thuzad will utilize his Frost Blast. That's going to be a chain connecting out from Mindhawk. A lot of focus onto Mindhawk here to try and take this Kel'Thuzad down before the major engagement does pop off as a singular skull. Will anyone go for it? One day you will actually cook along. And maybe, you know what? You never know. It could be this month. Leap from Sonya in the bottom of the lane, excuse me. Gus from Falstad pushing people off the camp, but that just delays things out a little bit. Mindhawk backing off, not landing the chains, but here come the Siege Giants to the bottom lane. 16 to 15 in our levels, 14 to 8 in the kills, favoring the side of Scuffed team. I'm just waiting to see what are they going to try and do here. Who's going to go get the last god dang ding dang skull? Time step onto Imperius, excuse me, different angel. Falstad soaking up top. He's got 27 stacks currently. 147 on the Frozen Tempest, or the Frozen Waste for the Arthas. Needs 3 more seconds on that one, if I'm not mistaken. Leap is up and available in 5 seconds. Gust up in 6. Bottom lane siege does continue. Timeout onto the Sonya. Master Chips runs right through all 3 Sandblasts, but Whitemane was giggle beaming onto No Game No Life the entire time with the Subjugation, I believe is the level 13. Yes, it is. That's why you saw the Tyrael model reduced in size. Someone go get the god dang skull! It's driving me nuts! This is just too comical. Let's blow away the towns really quickly because we have a fight over this camp right now. That's the Imperius jumping in. Speaking of jumping, there's a leap in from Sonya. Sanctification from the Tyrael to try and buy a window for him to leave with 400 HP. The camp does go over to the side of Scuff team. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Sapper Camp is arriving towards the keep, but I think Falstad's got the clear on this before any sort of structural damage will be had. People would purposely leave that skull and never talk about it again. I mean, can you, like, realistically, can you blame the Scuff team? Like, if I was Scuff team, I wouldn't go for it. I would wait and just try and find a few kills and then just end the game through top or something. Yeah, exactly, Ninja, exactly. Yeah, Scuff team has 0 really reason to go get that skull. I'm a little surprised that just anyone from Three-Legged Cat doesn't... Oh, there it is! Captain Rex, thank you. Thank you, Captain Rex. I appreciate you, my friend. 36 to 64 when it comes to these Grave Golems. No game, no life. He's got the Eldruin's Might towards the Whitemane. Oh, no. Don't really know what that positioning was, to be honest, because the Tyrael was here and the rest of his team was here. So, like, I don't know. And then he throws Eldruin's Might into Whitemane. I'm confused by that one. Sanctification wasn't even available. It just came off cooldown. Gust into the wall, onto hard. Leap in from Sonya onto the Falstad, dropping that Falstad down to 50%. The chains with the cheated extra length will be able to pull the Falstad back as they cleanse the last rites, but the Scarlet Aegis denies the last rites from Malthael to kill the Arthas. It's 5v3 in this top lane. Grave Golem in the bottom is stronger for Three-Legged Cat, but that don't matter right now when you've got 2 dead. And you've got a Grave Golem approaching your core as your top lane keep just fell. Frost Blast from the Kil'Thuzad onto Captain Rex. Stay on listen. A root for a root for a root. Celestial Charge not connecting. Decker Kane trying to throw out as many chains as possible. Sanctification will be, or as many potions as possible. Sanctification coming out from the Tyrael, and the core shielding has dropped. The core HP is falling, and this is going to be map number 1 going over to the side of Scuff team. That Grave Golem will end even if everyone dies. Well, well, well. Thy cat believers have been denied. Oh, I don't have a denied button. Whoops. Oh, here you go.
Miss.
Choose outcome. Which team wins Haunted Mines? It was Scuff team.
Denied.
Thank you.
Denied.
Thank you.
Who the hell's that? That's not what's his name, the grad student.
Nah, he graduated. Must be the new one.
New one. That's supposed to be a
Crime sub.
It's no yoke.
Welcome back into Meta Madness, everybody. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have Scuffed Team. On the right is Three-Legged Cat. This is a best-of-5 series. Here in Meta Madness, we are going to be getting into Cursed Hollow, our second map in this series. We'll see how Scuffed Team will do. Tell Bandit he's perfect. Mr. Bandit, you are perfect. He's so pooped because everyone in the house gives him attention and love. So, like, the moment we get up, like, I'll feed him and stuff, and then he's just, like, he just goes from person to person in the house. Because everyone who's visiting loves dogs. One of my nephews has a dog. My aunt and uncle, they have a hunting dog and stuff like that. And they all love animals. And, like, Bandit's just so simple and chill. They're all just like, God, I love your dog. He doesn't bark at everything. He's just chilling. He goes outside. He comes back in. Like, he doesn't sit outside for hours. Like, oh. Such a good puppy. Mephisto and Dahaka to be banned away. Alrighty, no Mephisto, no Dahaka for this map. What else? What else could we possibly see here for priorities into bans? Will we see the healer pool limited? Will we see any sort of, typically, these bans are either targeted or they are something that you don't want to deal with, like a, global Dahaka. Or even just Mephisto jumping around and delaying things out. But Cassie is another great hero for a map like this. Wave clear's good, camp clear's good, team fighting is fantastic, heroic choices are great, Junkrat's just annoying as hell to deal with, so I can't believe he's, I'm not surprised that he's banned away. Cinnamon Raisin Bagel now to go with the coffee. Nice, very nice. How was your pork last night, Desert Jester? How was your dinner last night? Or are you making that pork stuff tonight? Alrighty, first pick, the Lost Vikings. Let's go. What a start. I like this as a start. I like the Vikings. That's a great start. But now, is there any consideration for Butcher? Do we hunt the Vikings down with Butcher? Is it a bait? Let's find out if there's any priority into said lad. Abathur Karazim. So Abathur Karazim can be so many different things. Could be Cho'Gall. Could literally be like an Illidan, actually, to hunt down the Vikings. Could be the Butcher, as I had mentioned beforehand. Base start. Pork was last night. Tonight is white chicken chili. Ooh, nice. Enjoy it. You want to see Zul'jin? I like how even chat's just like, Butcher? Maybe? Like, with Abathur Karazim, like, I'm all for it. Opting for Abathur into Vikings? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Everyone knows that a slug beats 3 little Vikings. 3 little lads. 1 large slug beats 3 lads, yeah. I don't know where they're going to end up this time. What are they considering for their ban here? Clone Cho'Gall equals so much Cho. Clone Cho'Gall, actually, so yeah, we were actually talking about this yesterday, Mings. If you take Volatile Mutation at level 16, and you take Evolutionary Link at level 20, it's like, Cho'Gall is insane, actually. Cho'Gall is an insane clone target, post level 20 with those 2 talents on Abathur. But we're not going to see it. So far, it's pretty standard. It's fairly standard for Three-Legged Cat. So, Lost Vikings, Uther, Greymane. Okay, hear me out, chat. Hear me out. Artanis, Lieutenant Morales, and they just juice pirates a lane while the Vikings do the rest. Divine Shield the Greymane. Sanctification from the tier. No, it's Kerrigan Ariel. Wow. Double support. So it's hard bottom lane. Okay, so this is my expectation from Scuffed team. Scuffed team will utilize Vikings in top mid. And then Greymane, Uther, Kerrigan, Ariel should go to bottom in theory. That is their boss lane. You could, in theory, push top lane and have Vikings do mid-bottom. That way, when you push past the fort, later on you can steal the enemy boss and it's, you know, into their top lane. So we'll have to see. It's shorter travel distance. Gazlo to round out the draft. I think Three-Legged Cat, they don't have a bad draft by any means. I feel like it's very safe. The Abathur's like a little bit of spice in there, but Kharazim can pressure the Vikings, so can Jaina, so can Anubarak, so can Gazlo, especially with an Abathur hat. Jaina's a fantastic Abathur clone target because Abathur's ultimate evolution does give spell power and attack speed. So good for Kharazim target, good for Jaina target. Let me go ahead and swap over to the casting screen. I will go ahead and start a prediction, and we will go ahead and say which team wins Cursed Hollow. Go ahead, and you know the deal, chat.
Hey, listen.
The gambles have begun. We're going into Cursed Hollow map number 2 in the second best of 5 of 4 today. Tank Uther. It is main tank Uther, yes. Vikings with Cho'Gall works really well. I could actually see that, Migs, yeah. Mings, excuse me. Oh, no, it's Migs. Sorry, I added in the N for some weird reason. It's Migs. Like a MIG welder. On the left-hand side, we've got Scuffed team. There's your level 1s if that does impact your predictions. Master Chips on the Balog, Olaf, and Eric. That old Master skin. You remember that old Master skins that we used to have in Heroes? Here's the setup into bottom lane, as I was mentioning. Hard on the Greymane, Hawk on the Kerrigan, Hanzuka on this Ariel, and Mr. Tycho playing the Uther. Over in the mid lane, excuse me. No game, no life on the Abathur for Three-Legged Cat. We've got High on the Gazlo, Drac on this Anubarak, 0-2 on the Jaina, and Captain Rex to play the Kharazim. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Sorry, just showing vision really quickly. You can see on the map.
Let me help you.
It's a race. It's a race. Oh my god, Mr. Tycho, 13 HP! Uther, you're kidding me, bud. You're kidding me. Alright, mid lane fort goes down. Oh my god, the siege, what's going on? You know why this can go down faster? Anubarak summons beetles. Gazlo can put down turrets. The mid lane wave crashes first, meaning that they have a wave to tank shots. Holy hell, are we base racing map 2, or are we just starting out with an entire fort to be burned down? Now here's the rotation. They have to know this rotation is being had. They don't get the trade. Uther goes and stands in the bush. That's Gazlo with a turret, or excuse me, with an explodium dynamite. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you for the gambles, chat. I appreciate your predictions. Thank you so very much. You gotta spend that bandit buck to make those bandit bucks. You know what they say? That's what my mom used to tell me. Kerrigan with a combo into 0-2, but Kerrigan's the one getting chunked here. Mindhawk is actually fine. The double support doing fantastic. Greymane, does he have Inner Beast active? Yeah, you can see the green glow in his gun. Different for different skins, but this one's green. Using those sidewalls to keep it active as the minion wave is here. Meanwhile, Vikings in mid soaking up, Vikings in top pushing up against the Abathur. Do they know Abathur's behind that gate? No. Bottom lane forward has fallen. Kerrigan with the double ravage forward. Toxic Nest, by the way, at level 1 for the Abathur. No pressurized glands. That was probably Olaf stepping into a bush into a mine with the Envenom Nest. Toxic Nest deals 75% more damage over 3 seconds to reduce the armor of the nearby heroes hit by 10 for 4 seconds. You walked away and you missed the gamble. Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, I wish that you could have, like, because the options are like 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I wish you could just set the duration yourself. Like, I wish I could be like, I want it set for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, or whatever. Or I want it set for 690 seconds, or 420 seconds. Like, I'd rather be able just to have that control on Twitch's end, but I'm sure from the coding perspective, it's easier just to have it set standard, drop list, and there you go. I'm not a programmer, but I can just make assumptions. Bottom lane still being pushed in by the side of Scuffed team. And I talked about this in the draft. when they first picked the Vikings, this was the intention. Mr. Tycho and co were looking to just hard press a lane. Viking getting the channel on the objective. Master Chips, there's a toxic nest right around. We'll be able to clear that out. What kind of Viking build do we have? Stout at level 1, Spy Games at level 4, or excuse me, Swift at level 4, Spy Games is at 1. Viking with the channel, Gazlo in top lane. This might have been a draft blunder. This might have been a draft blunder from Three-Legged Cat. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. The Viking crew with... there's no kills yet in the game. Actually, one Viking has died, excuse me. But it's not a whole kill. It's a quarter kill. Quarter kill, quarter of the experience. Eric goes down. Oh, no. GG's. That's it right there. That's going to be it right there. I actually am a little surprised. I was expecting Hanzuka and the rest to be hard-pressing bottom lane the entire game. Level 7 is here. Will Abathur go Mule? No, he's going to go Vile Nest. Wow. I personally think that you don't want to take Vile Nest. The reason being is that, and there's probably people in chat already know this, but the reason that I've moved away from taking Vile Nest is that the moment an enemy hits a toxic nest, one of the Abathur mines, they immediately, a lot of players will 180 because they'll hit a mine right here and then they'll be like, all right, there's probably mines all right here, so I'm just gonna walk the opposite way. So that's one of the things that, like, once you get hit by that slow, you have that kind of that realization and the opportunity to turn around as well. So obviously it's not like, oh, you took it and you'll never get kills with it, but it's just I've moved away from it because of that. From a progress perspective, anyways, drop-down choices are kind of a number, usually busy. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Makes sense. That makes sense. Mid lane to start being sieged into. Second objective phase was channeled by another Viking top lane fort to go down to Anubarak, Karazim, and the Jaina. Mid lane fort being defended by the Gazlo as best as he can with some stun. Actually, nice stun with the easy throw dynamite. Actually, excuse me, that's the explodium charge. Easy throw dynamite, that is Hogger. Boss for the top lane. Do we see a trade? They're getting boss while curse spawn. 20 seconds. I think they can do it. 10 talent here will be here first, though, for the side of the Vikings team. It's so hard to not take Mule. Yeah, I agree, Ninja. Mule is so very, 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 very useful. You think someone in comms was like, hey, no game, no life, could you mule the bottom lane keep? And they're just like, yeah, I'll mule it, sure. I'll mule. Ultralist for the Kerrigan, play again for the Vikings. Crystal Aegis on the Ariel. We've got Go for the Throat, Greymane, and Divine Shield for the Uther. I'm actually a little surprised that Ariel didn't go Resurrection for the sustained siege potential. Curse will be coming through in favor for the side of... I can't remember their name. I can't remember the Scuffed team, and they'll lose their Kerrigan first. Divine Shield onto the Uther. No game, no life. Cloned the Anubarak, and that is going to be a Viking chasing that down. Meanwhile, the boss in bottom lane still pushing through, and Greymane does go down. You do not want to get a curse and then lose that many players, that many teammates. Vikings, they play again in bottom lane. Boss in top lane, boss in bottom. Will it confirm the keep? That's the real question. The damage between Anubarak and Gazlo and Jaina is pretty good, but this boss has got a chunky health bar. Karazim's in the mix now. This should be enough to burn it down. The keep will be saved. Unfortunate objective phasing. Abathur in the mid lane with the hat onto the fort. Viking pushing up the lane. Eric doing his best right there. Master Chips with the Olaf, or the Baylog to kind of get some warding, if you will, around this center eye. We have Master Chips actually pulling away from that one. Now over here, Abathur will scout things out. There's the Vile Nest. Splashing to a few enemy heroes. So there was some vision. Greymane, Kerrigan seen. Viking does go down to the Karazim. Ultimate evolution for Abathur down for 15 more seconds. He's got some hats available though. Mr. Tycho's the target. That's going to be the water elemental from the Jaina. Cocoon from the Uther, or Cocoon onto the Uther. 0-2 so very low. Crystal Aegis saves the moment onto Mindhawk. And which shows what I know about which Ariel talent you want at level 10. You don't need no stinking resurrection. No. Viking pushes up bottom lane. They might try and end with this. This might be an attempt to end. Siege continues through the mid lane. Master Chips will lose the Baylog. Oh, the jump! I feel like you sacrificed Baylog for one more auto. Actually, the catapult was there. I didn't even see that. Sorry about that. So the catapult does get that. Bottom lane keep does go down. 8 minutes in. Kerrigan with a huge ravage. That's going to be a jump in. The Divine Shield onto this Kerrigan. She continues to ravage her way through all this. Mr. Tycho gets shot by a laser. Gazlo able to get that kill. 7-sided strike onto Mindhawk. Hanzuka with some AoE healing around. Constantly filling up that reservoir so very quickly, but can't utilize the heal in time because there still is a cooldown. And that'll be Hanzuka going down. No game, no life. Had the clone onto, I believe that was the Jaina. By the way, there's the 20% spell power, 20% bonus attack damage, and 10% bonus movement speed. That is the ultimate evolution value right there. But it is still one keep down in bottom lane. Had a little bit of siege through the mid. Top lane fort still standing. Bottom lane boss up in 1:50 as this is some attempt to take down the bottom lane fort. Find periodic catapult pressure to alleviate what the consistent catapult pressure will be through this bottom lane from the side of Scuffed team as they have a catapult dealing 75 standard damage. Oh, jeez. 1:16 on the top lane boss, 1:28 on the bottom lane as it's 3-8 in kills, 4-3 in structures, and this is Scuff team grabbing a mid lane camp. Vikings setting up to grab the channel here, but there will be placing more mines around. Should be a dead Eric. Maybe? Yeah. Gazlo gets the channel. Abathur. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he's fine. I was worried. I was like, did Abathur get seen by the Viking or a player and maybe they're going to get chased down? Not the case. Okay. Ravages forward through mid lane. Ariel almost done with her level 4 repeated offense. Getting some extra damage, I believe, is what you're stacking up right there. The range does come through immediately. Nubrak is trying to find a CC onto hard, but it doesn't work out. Another tribute coming up and available on the bottom left of the map. Viking in top. Olaf pushing up these siege giants. Might be able to take down the fort if there's no rotation from the enemy. Viking mines all around to scout out. I do really like the placements for some extra vision and warding as well. Siege giants. Ah, there's a minion wave, and they will redirect onto the minion wave. Try and clear that out as they're looking at a boss here. They don't know how low this boss is. They know where the they know where the Nubrak is. Block Totem in the bush for the Karazim. Hard taking a lot of damage. Has to get the Divine Shield from the Uther. A Viking does go down somewhere on the map. Or somewhere in the engagement. Jaina dropping a Blizzard down as well. Greymane going in for the throat. Vikings find a kill into the Nubrak. Boss is fully leashed. Mr. Tycho with the benediction. Kerrigan jumps in once again. This is going to be a stun right on to No Game No Life. That is the Abathur clone target. This Gazlo pops the Robo-Goblin and slaps his way through Uther's health bar. Vikings play again. They're in the bush. Oh, Captain Rex is the target. Do we have the stun from Olaf? Yes, we do. Vikings also have spin to win on top of that, but they don't want to stick around that Abathur-hatted Karazim too much. Kerrigan with a combo going in for the Ravage, but Mindhawk a little too aggressive will go down. What was looking like a promising quick start, and maybe even a quick game for the side of Scuff team, it's not looking as promising anymore. Boss goes into top lane. Keep front gate is already down. We could be looking at a 1-1 fairly soon. I do think Three-Legged Cat, they've got the ability to turn this around, and they have been consistently. I really did think this was going to be a quick Cursed Hollow with the way this Viking composition was going to be played, but not the case. Looks like also this objective phase will be given away to clear out the top lane. Volatile mutation as well. And while camps are being grabbed, so Ultimate Evolution clones and monstrosities deal 278 scaling damage to nearby enemies every 3 seconds, and when they die. Enemy heroes hit, heal the clone or monstrosity for 100% of the damage dealt. So the boss in top cleared out, does get about 25% off the keep. Bottom lane boss takes a sliver of damage itself, but it's working its way up through this lane, and we'll be able to take down the fort. 4 to 10 in our kills. Level 19 just about here for both sides. Greymane just autoing with the Inner Beast active, trying to avoid the stuns. Curse in the north side of the map. The Vikings could go for this. Abathur a little forward on the map, but they're fine with just how all of the siege is happening in bottom lane. Keep front gate does go down. The bottom lane keep will take a bit of damage, but no destruction of the structure. Viking pushes up the top lane a little bit here. Viking still trying to soak out. Mid lane catapult is onto this keep. I'm curious really quickly, how much damage? 247, 494 into structures as Balog quickly uses his splash beyond the splash back from his auto attack to clear out the way faster. Try and take down the structure. Eric with a little bit of giddy up. Will go down. Vikings at play again available. And still Balog. Yeah, still Balog. Abathur. Wait. Abathur. Oh, no. Oh, the Viking doesn't see it in time. Huh. Top lane does have a fort still up and available. Very low on HP. Master Chip's gonna get the jump out, but can they get away? Vikings play again back over at the tribute point. No meal from Abathur. No meal from Abathur. Went into the slow Toxic Nests at level 7. So my expectation is Evolutionary Link at level 20 if you're going to go Volatile Mutation, right? You're not going to take Hive Mind, are you?
Gather tribute or face my curse.
Abathur, pick a 20, please. I wants to know. Why is Ariel holding her level 20 as well? Evolutionary Link, there it is. Fight breaks out on the left side of the map over here. Greymane goes down first in the engagement. Did Ariel have her, did she get her shielding out in time right there? She did. She snap picked the shields at level 20 and, oh my god, is it about to, oh wait, Curse? Curse in favor for the side of Scuffed team here. The Viking will get that, but this mid lane keep is falling. Greymane dead for 42 seconds. Was this a misplay from Scuffed team? Mid lane keep will go down, I do think. Fight breaks out still, though. The Gazlow's so very low here. I can't believe he makes it out alive. Cleansing dashes from the Kerosene. Master Chips trying to slow things down. Meanwhile, the Vikings are pushing the mid keep and the top keep. Mid keep does go down. The longer this is delayed, the better it is for the side of Scuff game because they have just wave after wave coming through. A Viking will fall. Play again available in 4 seconds. Vikings did go into Fury of the Storm at level 20. Each Viking has their own charge. That good for wave clear, especially during moments like this. Kerosene goes down. Kerrigan ravages her way into the health bar of this Gazlow. Zero getting bopped into Kerrigan, and Kerrigan is going absolutely out of her mind. Greymane shows back up. He goes for the throat, closes the distance, and ladies and gentlemen, you can hear my stomach growling in the background as that is going to be a really fun Cursed Hollow map. Such a close game. I really do think Three-Legged Cat could have taken it. Unfortunately, this whole Viking play was the MVP. The Vikings at the end were the main MVP for me. The Vikings were the most valuable MVP for the team. Evolutionary Link. Oh, wait, I can't read talents apparently. Oh, it's because my box, it's this thing. There you go. Increase the duration of Ultimate Evolution by 50%. As long as the Ultimate Evolution is alive, the original target of the clone gains a shield equal to 35% of their maximum HP. Refreshes every 5 seconds. Choose outcome. Which team wins Curse House? Scuff team did. 2-0. We're looking at a potential 3-0 here, chat. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Meta Madness. I need to learn how to sit on my chair properly again. I haven't done a tournament, so I just kind of sit weird. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, you jerks! Welcome back into Meta Madness, Battlefield of Eternity, and map number 3 in this best of 5 series in the lower bracket. We're in day number 3 of the playoffs, and these are elimination best of 5s. Left-hand side, Scuffed team with 2 games. They could be looking for a quick 3-0 and knock Three-Legged Cat out of the tournament, but Three-Legged Cat in the red are looking to run things back. Get the brooms out, chat, because the reverse sweep, it's got to begin here. Kind of jars when casters say their real names. I know, right? It's so weird for me. It's weird for me to do it too. It's weird, like everyone just calls me Baha, and then it's just, and then I'm not on the internet. It's like Christopher. I'm like, huh? Well, that's not my name. It also feels weird to tell a story that my nephew calls me Bahamut, because I know my nephew's not going to call me Bahamut. There's a place in Seattle that did baby-sized burritos. They had photos on the wall comparing the size of the burrito to actually babies. Hey, someone wanted Zul'jin. There you go, team. Someone wanted Zul'jin. First pick Zul'jin on Battlefield. That's actually a really good pickup. I actually really like that a ton. Vala is banned out in this tournament, so there's no ban, there's no pick onto her. Greymane was already played. If we're looking at heroes that race really good, Cassie is already banned out. Artanis could be... Nope, Artanis is banned out as well. Illidan's not the worst. Jimmy Right-Click is available. Tassadar is up and available. Oh, I mean, let's talk about it. Everyone knows that Nova's the fastest hero on Battlefield of Racing. I actually do really like the draft direction that the members of Scuff Team are heading in. Because there's still, ETC Mal'Ganis, May, Stitches available, this variant could be a Twin Blades. We could see a Twin Blades variant just to race down the Immortal, dive in, and get tons of damage. We could see Colossal Smash as well, but a Lieutenant Morales will be grabbed here. Stim Drone Tostitos. I think we're going to get some Stim Drone Tostitos today. Human version of the 2 ketchup packet-sized kitten. Huh? What? Oh, whoosh, don't know that one. Ban phase, ban phase, ban phase. They could get rid of a solo laner here that they don't want to deal with. Yarp. On the opposing side, I guess maybe you ban out a hero that's good at racing down the Immortals. Maybe just look at the Jimmy Right-Click. Tychus is available as well. Maybe ban Tychus. Obviously Cho'Gall's gone. Lunara could be an option. I'm just looking at the available list. There's so many things. I guess the biggest thing is, like, what do you not want to deal with? And it's a Junkrat. I am really surprised that actually Junkrat made it this far through. I just mentally assume he's just already picked, played, or banned or whatever. Don't worry, you'll find it. Thank you. There's Lunara and a Chen as well. I actually really love the setup here for Scuff Team because their last pick they can flex into whatever they want. They could pick up another tank and have hyper carry Lunara. They could pick up another ranged assassin and have more race potential. They could pick up a mage and look for some extra burst ability. Like Gul'dan wouldn't be bad, stacking dots on top of people. I do wonder if we're gonna get Colossal Smash Varian. I wonder if we're gonna move away from the taunt. Double support. Wow, they're going double support with healing denial on the Ana as well. Okay. Or from the Ana. Displacement from Lieutenant Morales. What do you want to round out this draft with here? Do you answer the double support with a double support? Like, do you go Lili here for the blinds? Do you go Lili to try and blind the Zul'jin? Do you go Tyrande for just Huntress Mark? Do you go Zarya? Do you go Zarya for just anti-burst? No, they're going to go Orphea. All right. It's an animal photos. Thank you very much. So Orphea will be grabbed as the last pick. Poke potential. I don't think we're going to see Eternal Feast. I feel like it's going to be a Crushing Jaws type game. Interesting draft from both sides. I really don't know who gets it. I kind of feel with the double support of Three-Legged Cat, I feel like they can take us into the next map. But let's go ahead and start a prediction. Which team will win Battlefield of Eternity? Which team will win Battlefield of Eternity? Get your predictions in. The gamble has begun. You know the deal, chat.
Listen.
Prediction times. Let's see. Will it be a 3-0 in this second best of 5 of the day? We've got 2 more after this, by the way, so we got a lot of good content for all of your hungry eyes. I don't know why, but hungry eyes makes me think of, like, instead of eyes, you have, like, mouths, you have, like, teeth. It's just weird. Anyways, welcome to my brain. Welcome back into Meta Madness. Map number 3 in this best of 5. Scuffed team on the left-hand side with 2 games in their pocket already. Looking for the 3-0 here through Battlefield. Mr. Tycho on the Varian. Hanzuka on the Stukov. There we go. Minehawk on the Orphea. Top lane, we've got the Lunara played by Hard and Master Chips on the Chen. Look at that. Storm Stout balance. I don't know. No game, no life on the Zul'jin. Over on the side of Three-Legged Cat, looking to keep this series alive. We got Highearth on this Dahaka, Drac on the Mei, 0-2 on the Ana, and Captain Rex to play the Lieutenant Morales. The gamble is still going. Will the double support win, or will the Big Panda Pals win? They're Big Panda Pals. They're big fans of Panda. Yo, Vegan, what's up, bud? Thank you for the raid. I hope your stream was good. Hope you had a good time. As Zul'jin goes down, we're casting a tournament today. If you are new to the stream, welcome in. Hope you hit the follow button. Thank you again. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. We have alerts turned off during casting, as this is the Dahaka meandering his way back over to the well. Gonna tap here for safety, I guess. That's an early tap for Dahaka with, like, no mana or anything expended, but I guess he's going to utilize that extra health over time and mana over time just to tank some damage to clear out this wave. Meanwhile, Zul'jin made it back into bottom lane. No game, no life. Dead at the beginning. Does have Recklessness at level 1, but I don't think he's actually gotten a stack yet onto an enemy hero. Not a single auto onto an enemy. There you go. Sleep Dart will set up a few. No game, no life. Pops the Amani Rage and starts chunking in these axes, but no game, no life being chased down. Will the double support be able to save them this time? Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Ninja, for the shout-out. I appreciate it, bud. I'm sorry. Zul'jin has 7 stacks now. In a matter of, like, 30 seconds, Zul'jin picked up 35 stacks. God dang. Not too bad. Thanks for shout-out. Oh, absolutely, bud. I was lurking in your stream a little bit. I don't know. I don't remember the exact game, but it was like a spooky game you were playing. Looked kind of cool. Looked kind of cool. Orphea gonna be able to back away right there. No big deal. Shadow Walt's back. Blessings be upon my mods. Chen looking for a flying kick on a no game, no life. The priorities once again onto Zul'jin. Taking him down is going to be achieved, and Minehawk chasing in as well. Some displacement from the grenade of Lieutenant Morales, and Minehawk's like, cool, I'll just keep Shadow Waltzing. I think there might have been a little bit of a drag there onto Lunara, tanking some tower shots, and one might have been chasing her out into that bush. Is that Sentinel Wisp, by the way? It is Sentinel Wisp. Look at how much vision you get. God dang, Sentinel Wisp provides so much vision. Nature's Calling at level 4 for the Lunara, that extra damage to non-heroes. We do have the biotic armor as well for the Stukov, which is going to be a great pickup into the Zul'jin here. Hypercarry Zul'jin has fallen twice, but we're nearly halfway through the stack, so you know what that means. 1.1 range increase for the Zul'jin at the 75 mark or at the 15, and that'll take him to a 6.6 range. Structures, for your knowledge, are the towers are 7.8, and keeps, forts, keeps, and core are all in a range of 8. So he's not outranging structures. Even if he went into the Headhunter at level 1, he'd have 7.7 range at the end of that. 10% extra damage. Demonologist, yes, yeah. Worth checking out if you're into that sort of thing. We were actually playing Dredge yesterday. I got a copy of Dredge from the developer, and that game, it's got this, like, Cthulhian, creepy vibe. It was really fun. I want to check out a little bit more later this week. I'm gonna try and find some time to check out that game again, because it was fun, it was simple, it was just cozy. Cozy and creepy. The Dahaka's a little bit low right here. Zul'jin's got that range increase as he hits the 17 mark. I'm waiting on the next Phasmo update with the money and the level reworking. Oh, really? Dredge looks... Yeah, Dredge... Like, I played about an hour and a half of it yesterday. I had a blast. I didn't really want to stop playing, but I had to get off my computer because I was, like, streamed for, like, 8 hours at that point. No game, no life pops the Amani Rage and will just dump in these axes. Donate it to the face of Chen. Chen will take down Chen. That's because he had his stagger up and available and such. But we get into this immortal phase here, and Zueljin's like, I'm just going to go ahead and start just racing down. No, he's actually going to look for... Wait, Mr. Tycho, Mr. Tycho, no way you get this kill into Zueljin. You can't make that trade happen there, bud. But you know what he will be able to do? Mr. Tycho does sacrifice their health bar, and that will give the immortal phase over to the side of Scuffed team. Honest to God, I kind of want to like hook up a PC to my living room and play Dredge like on the TV, like with the lights off and stuff. I feel like that'd be like, ooh, creepy atmosphere. Obviously off stream, but 10 stacks for the Chen on his Brewmaster's Balance, I think it is. No, Freshest Ingredients. And that is going to be 10 out of 15. Ooh, the Immortal. Nice cryo freeze from the Mei. Buys a window. There's a taunt from Varian. Lurking arm as well from this Stukov. No healing denial from Varian. No mortal wound level 13 just yet. We're still working our way into the 10 talent tiers as this Immortal will get about, what, 50% or so of the fort through the bottom lane? It gets just under 50. Just under 50%. 25 stacks on the Zueljin. Yeah, well, 20. Actually, it's 26. But Zueljin, no game, no life, is actually stacking really good. Early game, it was actually a little scary when Zueljin got picked off so early, didn't get a few stacks for a while, but then one good team fight got, what, a third? A third or so? A quarter of his stacks, nearly? For questing. This is an uncapped quest as well, but just we're talking about the 30 mark. Brush tuck in from the Dahaka as the fight will break out around this camp in the bottom area. 5v5 here. Dahaka has the Lurker Strain. Zueljin just trying to take down this Chen. The stagger does not have enough to actually slowly kill the Chen. God dang words today. Damage over time will not take down Chen. There you go. And the camp won't be achieved for the members of Scuffed team. Siege does continue, and it's looking like as the game does progress, this Zueljin's going to be the real sort of scary factor. Does have the Arcanite axes at level 7 and did finish out their stack, so that means there's the double revolve on those axes. Taunt onto the Zueljin immediately, and so much is attempted to be used to save him, but just it's not enough. Enough burst ability between Orphea, Lunara, and the setup from Varian, as well as Lurking Arms and such. Mindhawk having to back away here, getting a little bit low on this Orphea. Actually, no, just still chasing in. Captain Rex trying to get some healing. Lurking Arm from the Stukov. Low blow! As Drak will pop the Cryo Freeze. That is a kill into the Mei as well. Triple kill as Zueljin just now respawns. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Vegan. Absolutely. Thanks again for the raid, and I hope you've been well. The bottom lane fort has fallen, and no game, no life, chilling in the bush. Getting a little bit of vision for the allies here, as you can see. Oh, actually throwing out the Arcanite Axis for the dismount. 22 stacks on that one, by the way. It is 0.75 increase every time, so if you're wondering, here is the math on it. 22 bonus damage, and that's added to the 159. Well, Lunara and Stukov's racing, but you have to keep in mind, Stukov, yeah, he attacks once a fortnight, but he hits for 387 damage per auto. I'm not shoveling snow, so far so good. You know, I gotta be honest, I moved up here, I love snow. I'm really glad we're getting into spring. I was seeing on my phone that on April 10th, it's supposed to be 58 degrees in South Shore and Tahoe. I'm gonna go tanning on that Monday. That's my day off. I'm going tanning. I know I'm ginger and I've got pigment deficiency, but I'm still gonna go lay in the sun. Hey Tessidus, what's up, bud? Happy Saturday to you. So the camp in the bottom lane, one fort has fallen. That's a sleep dart onto the Orphea, taunt from Varian. I think he's just mostly creating space so that the Mei doesn't step in. Chen, I think, was just kind of rotating around, checking around for some enemies for maybe a flank. And now Chen looking for the flank of their own. It is going to be Storm, Earth, and Fire. We're not going to see Wandering Keg from the Chen at level 10, as this is a a stim onto the Dahaka? Orphea low here trying to back away. May have gone in a little too deep to try and get this kill. And she's fine. Nano boost onto the Zueljin as the Mei falls first. Varian to be traded. Lunara goes down. Chen trying to get a kill onto the Morales, but it doesn't work out. The flailing swipes from Stukov, and now it's Orphea who needs to back away because there's no way between two healers you're gonna take down this Zul'jin. No way, the Tostitos! Tostitos popped by Zul'jin. Chen keeps flying, kicking in. Why? Why, Master Chips? Why? Drink through the pain. Drink through the pain. You're chilling in bed still. Ooh, that sounds like a comfy day. Getting that good vitamin D? Seriously, yes. Once a fortnight, imagine Stukov in Fortnite. Well, I mean, in reality, a fortnight is 2 weeks. I'll never forget my college professor getting so excited when we had like a week. It was like 2 weeks until our next class. He's like, I'll see y'all in a fortnight. And he was like, I've been waiting to say that all semester. Nice. Oh, wow, they don't get the stun from the Immortal, and that's going to be an isolation onto Varian. He does fall just as Chen and friends are back in, and Orphea does go down. Oh, my God. They're they're jumping in like a kung fu movie, one at a time, just to get their asses handed to them. And that is a Zul'jin who is hard supplying some damage. 52 stacks on the Zul'jin right now. 203 auto attack damage at full HP. What's up, Shiny Pants? Good to see you, bud. The idea of still being in bed sounds so tantalizing right now. I've been, as I said, I have family visiting, so I've been not sleeping as much so that way I can get up early and make them breakfast and blah, 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 and entertain. I know for a fact Sunday I'm going to be so tired unless I get good sleep tonight. Eternal Feast doesn't really get much value right there as the Chen and the Storm Earth and Fire jumps onto the Zul'jin in the backline. Tostitos will be available if Zul'jin needs them, but Zul'jin's health is full. Nano boost onto the Zul'jin as well, and the Immortal with about a quarter HP will be working its way into the top lane, keep front gate. Chen rotates down to bottom lane, 6 to 8 in kills, and the map is starting to shift, not drastically, but the map is starting to shift in favor for Three-Legged Cat, I do think. Little charge from Varian to say hello to the Mei. No taunt to follow up. Storm Earth and Fire on 70-second cooldown. Orphea Eternal Feast on 3 seconds. Lunar's got 2 charges of Leaping Strike. Abolish Magic at level 13 as well. For the Lunar, we've got that Mortal Wound, as I mentioned. What is it, 35%? 40% for 4 seconds. I always mix that one up, but still. Purifying Darts removes healing, removes roots and slows from the target. If only I could cast to my TV from there. I mean, honest to God, having one of those Amazon Fire Sticks in the bedroom, like the bedroom TV, is so convenient because it's like, I'm gonna lay in bed and watch a stream. Just cozy up in bed to a stream. I had a grenade, a lot thrown onto Mindhawk here as the bottom siege continues. That's a nano onto the Zul'jin. Nano and stim onto Zul'jin. Flailing swipes to push it all back. And the Mei will fall. Master Chip's a little bit low here, and Zul'jin's got the autos to get the kill. That's a dead Chips. I believe it was actually Morales got the snipe with the grenade right there. I'm 90% sure it was Morales' grenade got the last little bit of damage. How much damage does grenade do? Yeah, that was enough to kill. That was enough to kill. The level 7... Wait, what? Oh, the Lamani Hide. Sorry, I got you. Okay. Oh, did they get the camp? They did get the camp, and Lunar goes down. This Zul'jin is... To use a league term, he is fed. 67 stacks for no game, no life, as we have a double camp in bottom lane, objective phase up, and we'll see how quickly Zul'jin can make work of this. So the bottom lane's cleared out. Chen goes... I wouldn't say he's going deep for it, but this is a little scary right here, I'm not gonna lie. Orphea in top lane to safely clear things out with Stukov. I mean, he does have Storm Earth and Fire if he really needs to try and use something to get out, but Lunara just now respawning. Chen trying to close that 16 talent tier gap. Way to top lane wave, or excuse me, a top lane camp to be grabbed by Dahaka. I believe he brush stalked in to join the team. I can actually check really quickly. Yes, he did. Drag! Max range with elongated tongue! Chen jumps into the backline. Tostitos popped by the Zul Jin, and he's gonna just be fine. Master Chip's now on the retreat. If you lose all 3 of your Panda Pals, that's when Chen actually dies. But Master Chips doesn't lose one, and they are fine. The Immortal fully shielded. Where's it going? Bottom or top? Bottom. Bottom is the more well-defended lane. And let's look at the big bad Belith in the bottom lane. How much damage is he doing into structures? We're going to be seeing a health pool of 22,000, so I think we get another 22,000 in shielding. Damage into structures is 1,604. Yeah, another 22,000 in shielding as well. 44,700 points of shielding and health in total. Varian charges out. Zul'jin with the Arcanite axes. Chen trying to pressure onto this. Dahaka. Isolation will connect onto the Chen. Let's pull away the talents really quickly here. Top lane does have an Impaler camp, but that is not the concern right now. The concern is trying to save this. Drag will connect onto Mr. Tycho. The taunt is going to be there. Onto No Game, No Life. The Eternal Feast gets 1, 2, 3 procs, more than 1. Flailing swipes into No Game, No Life. The Tostitos is available in 20 seconds, but this Zul'jin is fine. The drag from Dahaka onto Varian. He charges on the 0-2 with the Mortal Wound, but the axe is actually on it to get the last little auto attack right there. Zul'jin with the double support is A-okay. Drak goes in with the Icing Mindhawk. That's a double sleep, but they're immediately woken up. Nice root as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I do think with this just massive sets, these massive sets of kills at the end, I do think we're going to be heading into a map number 4. Zul'jin wants to end. The rest of the team wants to kill Lunara. They do. 86 stacks for Zul'jin. 86 stacks. 450. I mean, look at this. 461 damage.
Team kill.
Or excuse me, 461 stacks. Dear Lord, the Tostitos is used, and I gotta be honest. You can't let this, oh my god, that was so well played. So very well played from the side of Three-Legged Cat. Baha, it feels like you always have family visiting. How are you not always dead? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm tired all the time, homie. I had back-to-back, like, my parents visited me March 1st through 11th, and then my aunt and uncle and their 2 kids came at the end of March. And my mom and dad were like, hey, we want to come back in April. I was like, no. I was like, I love you, but, like, I can't do any more hosting. I was blunt with them. I was like, I can't. Like, I was like, look, I need some brain chill time, all right? Choose outcome. Which team wins Battlefield? Three-Legged Cat did. The series is afoot. Good evening, ISO. How you doing today, bud?
Welcome.
Stupid alert. I love it. Welcome back into Meta Madness, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we've got Scuffed team, and on the right, it is going to be Three-Legged Cat. Three-Legged Cat just took a victory on Battlefield of Eternity, continuing this best of 5 into Towers of Doom. We have first pick priority chosen by Scuffed team. That means the map choice was Three-Legged Cat. We're going to find out who will be winning this one. Will it be a 3-1, or do we head to the illustrious, the ever-so-coveted map number 5 here in Meta Madness? The headliners are kind of meh. I agree. I mean, there's some cool names, like, if you like them. Like, there's some big name bands if you like those big names. If you like them. God dang it, when will we get a Cho'Gall? When will my day be? I just want to see the lineup really quickly. I don't know why I'm getting... So, like, what? Like, Incubus, Avenged Sevenfold, and Turnstile. Don't really care about any of those. Godsmack, Tool, Limp Bizkit. Don't really care. Pantera, Korn, 311. I'd see Korn. Queens of the Stone Age, I'd see. Guns N' Roses, don't care. Rancid, don't really care. And those are, like, the big headliners. And other than that, like, there's one other band per day that I would go see, maybe. And I'm like, that's not worth it for me. If I were to, like, go somewhere... I keep saying it. Like, I was talking about it in Jay's channel last night. I am thinking very, very hard about TwitchCon potentially. Thinking a lot about it. I'm not sure. I'm really unsure about it, but I have been thinking quite a bit about it. Like, Vegas isn't super far, Like, I could drive there if I really wanted. It's like an 8-hour drive, like, if with, like, casually. Like, I think you can do it in, like, 6.5 if you're gunning down the highway, but... But, like, yeah, like, those bands, like, they were never big for me. Like, I listened to Limp Bizkit and Korn when I was a kid, but I don't really care for Limp Bizkit now. Korn takes me back. That one, that would be a big nostalgia hit. I definitely, like, I listened to so much Korn when I was a kid. Malfurion ETC. Alright. Nothing flashy. Nothing crazy. Uther is... So, by the way, when it comes to healers available, healers/support. Alex Straza, Lili, Tyrande, Zarya. That's it. There are four supports left. Stitches is up. You know what? We could see Alex Straza Stitches right here. That'd be a really good 1-2 punch. Mal'Ganis? Why? Rancid takes me... I was never a big fan of Rancid. Apparently, because I played the video, so there's the Distillers. There's the, they have the lead singer, that woman who's a lead singer. I forget her name. Apparently, like, the lead singer of the Distillers, she dated or was married to some guy in Rancid, and then when they broke up, the guy in Rancid, like, tried to, like, screw over her career or something. Like, I don't know, my buddy's girlfriend, like, I put on the Distillers one night, I put on Drain the Blood, and my buddy's girlfriend was like, oh my god, like, and went down this history road, and I'm like, oh, interesting, okay. Well, I still don't like Rancid, and now I don't like them more. Like a decade ago, many of those would have been a priority, but now, yeah, I mean, you know, hey. Jonathan Davis has got to pay those bills. It's probably Monkey's got to play, not Monkey, Head's probably got to pay the bills. Those are all, you know, characters from Korn. Apparently Head was, like, shitty for the band. Like, he was just not a good dude. Malfurion, ETC, Artanis, Gul'dan. This is just a very standard draft. Nothing flashy, nothing crazy. Just looking to win the map, honestly. Like, good team fight, solid CC checkboxes, good damage, burst abilities there. So Diva for the double soak rotations between top and mid. Tychus, Mal'Ganis, what else? You need a healer. Need a healer and probably some more damage. Brody Dale was married to one of them. Yeah, Brody Dale, by the way. Dolly. Such a crush. Such a crush. Oh my god. Deathwing. Deathwing, Lili. Okay. Alright. I don't know what to expect from these teams 90% of the time, so I'm just along for the ride. And I hope you're all enjoying it too. I'm debating on whether to get the new Tears of the Kingdom Switch OLED. Illidan, okay. There's maybe the little bit of flash right there. Do you have a Switch, Tacitus? If you don't have a Switch, I would say, yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I don't have an OLED, and OLED doesn't really do anything for me. It still is going to run at 30 frames and blah, 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 blah. I would personally say, if you don't have a Switch and you want to spend the money on it, go for it. But if not, I would say just buy a base Switch. That's what I would say. Respect for Queens and Pantera's a... Like, I know some Pantera songs, but I don't know if I'd be like, if I'd want to go see Pantera. I guess if I was at the event, I guess I would go and see him because I'm there. Which team wins Towers of Doom? Which team wins Towers of Doom? Chat, you know the deal.
Hey, listen.
The gamble has begun. Get your predictions in. I do, but I would just sell my current one. I mean, it's really up to you. Me personally, I don't really like the OLEDs, whatever for me. But that's just me. That's my 2 cents. I would say if you already have a Switch, like, just wait for Tears of the Kingdom but if you want that specific one and you want the OLED, go for it, sure. On the left-hand side, we got Scuffed team looking to close things out here on Towers of Doom. Mr. Tycho on the Mal'Ganis, Master Chips on the Diva, Mindhawk on the Deathwing, Hard on the Tychus, and we've got Hanzuka on the Lili. Nice little spray right there from Lili as well. To the right-hand side, looking to continue this potential reverse sweep, we've got Three-Legged Cat, 0 on the Artanis. There's your level 1s, by the way. Forgot to put those up. Captain Rex on the Malfurion, Drac on the Gul'dan, High on the Illidan, and we will be seeing No Game No Life playing the ETC. Your predictions are still up and available. Who will win the map? Artanis did go dings at level 1. So did Illidan. So did Gul'dan. Gul'dan actually going Regeneration Gloves at level 1 as the D.Va is going to be swapped around from the Artanis boosting out, and Zero will be Night Rushed did by the Mal'Ganis, immediately woken up as Deathwing will use a Molten Flame, trying to burninate some of these enemy heroes, but not enough damage to find a kill, as ETC gets a massive Power Slide swap onto this Tychus. The root will not be there in time. Tychus trying to chase onto Gul'dan, doesn't work out too well. Zero with 4 stacks already. GG, well played. The Artanis has too many auto attack stacks at level 1. 11,800 on Scuffed team to take this. Some believers in the Lily. No, it's the Deathwing. Ding, ding, ding. And Mal'Ganis just Night Rushes the Artanis, slowing him down. ETC checking the camp over here. What do we have at level 1 for the Lily? Eager Adventure. What's up? I saw the Morb and I was about to say Bimpy, but what's up, Mel? How you doing, bud? I see Morb, I assume Bimpy. I can see it out of the side of my eye, but anyways, ETC power slides through onto Mr. Tycho. No game, no life is being zoned out here, but speaking of zoning, D.Va does have to boost away on the top right of our screen as the Fell Claws come in, taking down this Illidan. Proving that the undead are better than the Night Elves. Proving once and for all that in Warcraft 3... Oh, good swap. Master Chip's like, alright, cool, I'm not going to go top lane that way. Sapper camp in the bottom lane to be grabbed by both sides. Cleared out already by the side of Scuff team. Let's see if they're able to push it up. Let's see if they'll be able to push it on in. Earth Shatter avoided by the Gul'dan, throwing out some fell flames here and there. D.Va gets her mech back. We've got the... Oh, God. What's the name of the W for the Mal'Ganis? Necrotic Embrace. That's, you just actually saw it right there. So we have a Necrotic Embrace build for the Mal'Ganis. Wingguard at level 1 and Fueled by Torment at level 4. Deathwing going to be going into the Infernus at level 4 as well. I'm expecting Conflagration and such later on. Lily with the Eager Adventure at level 1 and Safety Sprint at level 4. Tychus has the Master Assassin, Gul'dan going full Drain build, Artanis with the Shield Battery at level 4, and ETC going to go Speed Metal. ETC with a 25% movement speed increase for 2.5 seconds to him and his allies around. Left side goes over. D.Va's able to get that before Illidan interrupts or anything like that. Actually, I'm looking at Tychus. He's just soaking up the mid lane. Captain Rex going for a channel here. Mal'Ganis going to just delay out at the last second with the Fell Claws, getting a stun onto Captain Rex, but Hard can't step forward as there's a zoning route. Illidan gets the channel on the right-hand side of the map, the top right of the map, and working their way into mid lane. Swap from the Artanis is going to be shy of Hanzuka. 0-2 looking to make a play for the team. Mr. Tycho getting low here. Captain Rex is going to be the priority pick for the D.Va, but can't get into there with the zoning of the roots. Oh my God, so many low health pools, but no one to fall just yet in this engagement. 1-0 in kills in total. 40th band anniversary for NoFX. That's a lot. That's a long time to be a band. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I'll resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. If you are new to the stream, welcome in. My name's Bahamut. I do a lot of casting, commentary, and all that good stuff for Heroes of the Storm. If you would like to follow, it's much appreciated. If you'd like to support further, it's always very much appreciated. And welcome in, Raiders. Okay. Core damage favoring the side of Scuffed team as that's 36-32. ETC trying to clear out these sappers before they get the trigger distance or the rushing distance. Level 7 apiece as well. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you, Ash Mantle. Deathwing takes flight. I think he might have actually had the Jimmy right-click spray right there, and Illidan might be a priority in mid lane as I see the rotation being had. Illidan able to dash away right there. The laugh you just heard, that means the boss is up because we're 5 minutes into the game. That, by the way, that laugh always will happen when the boss respawns. So if they were to take down the boss right now, in theory, when it respawns 3 or 4 minutes later, it would laugh again. That laugh is a global announcement, so yes. Trying to invade the camp over here from the side of Three-Legged Cat, but can they actually step in? Fell flames here and there from Gul'dan poking out. The drain onto Mr. Tycho has to try and avoid the root from Malfurion. D.Va comes down here as well. No mecha explosion available for her. ETC body block trying to get out. Does he have a face melt? That's a lot of damage from the Deathwing as well. D.Va does lose her mech. Cataclysm, they really want this ETC. They want to cook up the cow. Are we going to get barbecue, chat? We getting barbecue today? I don't think we are. I don't think we're getting any barbecue. Just some toasted hooves there. Artanis, by the way, 63 stacks, 13 stacks for the Illidan. He did go into the Boundless Stride, or excuse me, Unbound. Oh, wait, the Fell Flame from Gul'dan doesn't work out there. The swap from Artanis does allow the distance to be close to this objective. No one actually channeling the center one because D.Va's delaying that out. Illidan's still just soaking things up in top, looking for 10 talent here, and they will be giving over 8 shots. I don't think they delay this out. Actually, Artanis might be looking for a dash, but the Night Rush cleanse from Lili ahead of time. Nice, good to go. Horrify from Gul'dan, Moshpit from the ETC. We've got the Tranquility from the Malfurion. Suppression Pulse on the Artanis, and Illidan will go hunt. On the opposing side, Carrion Swarm, Bellowing Roar from the Deathwing, D.Va with the Bunny Hop, Commandeer Odin for the Tychus, and Lili with the Jugs. No Water Dragon from Lili as Hanzuka pops those Jugs immediately in this fight. Deathwing with some fantastic damage. Commandeer Odin, Moshpit from the ETC, but the Bellowing Roar is going to interrupt all of that action. Tychus chasing out with the Ragnarok missiles and the Annihilation, and it doesn't look like ETC is the target any longer. By the way, Commandeer Odin does outrange structures, so Tychus can just sit here and just hammer on into this bottom lane fort. ETC gets the full hearth out. D.Va with the camp in the top lane. Illidan, will he check this in time? Yes, he will. Mecha Explosion's available. Bunny Hop. Bunny Hop is enough frustration to force the Illidan away back into the wave. He'll try and clear that in lane as the Deathwing gets a Cataclysm back across all this. Damage over time on the ground applied to the minion wave and to the structure, but it doesn't take it down. It's so low. 169. Very nice. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. JK, no barbecue. Yep. You know what is on the menu? Bats. You can have a bunch of bats from Mal'Ganis. Okay, so Illidan just pressuring onto the D.Va mech. The tower shots are going to zone back ETC a little bit here. D.Va has the boost out as well. Singular altar in the bottom of the map. ETC is in the top lane with Illidan. Illidan done with his unending hatred. Are they going to give this objective? No way. They give this... Really? Wow. They're going to give this objective away. Oh, no. Deathwing. He's got Skyfall. I forgot. Sappers... Okay, yeah, Captain Rex is going to get this. All right, they delay things out, and that's about it with Deathwing. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Point-blank hunt into the Mal'Ganis, who gets the Carrion Swarm just in time. Deathwing will drop down from the sky and get an Earth Shatter, maybe? Big Earth Shatter setup right there. Actually, it's only going to connect onto Malfurion. I thought there would be more than just that. Tychus with the grenade in, pops the Commandeer Odin, and that's a big old swap from the Artanis. Horrify, Bellowing Roar. We have a cleanse from the Lili trying to heal things up. Moshpit from the ETC does connect onto Lili. They try and stun that out, but Lili, does she have the fast feet to back away? Mal'Ganis steals away the camp in the backline. Here comes the D.Va Bunny Hop. We have got some good burnination from Mindhawk, and Zero-2 so very low, he's going to try and rock his shield battery. Mr. Tycho, no Carrion Swarm available with 600 HP. Tycho's looking for some flank grenades, maybe Melting Point. Yeah, Melting Point value as well. Sappers are still here. Deathwing, can he get the Cataclysm out? Can he get the Cataclysm out? He doesn't get the well in time, and Deathwing will fall. Captain Rex gonna have to hearth out here. We have Mal'Ganis with a little Fell Claw stun. And that's the end of the engagement there. Deathwing does go down. The camp will still go over to the side of Scuffed team. What a fantastic fight to Three-Legged Cat. Cook it well before you can eat it. Yeah. I mean, I thought we were going to get some burnt ends, but it looks like ETC just had nothing to offer up. Bottom lane fort shall fall. Singular altar, 13 apiece in the levels, 32 to 24 in core HP. Okay, let's see how this is played. By the way, 1 regeneration globe is needed for Gul'dan. He needs a singular regeneration globe. D.Va has Mecha Explosion. She'll pop that. There's going to be the root as well. Where is D.Va Mech going? Oh, Horrify from Gul'dan. Apparently that pushes that away. Grenade from Tychus will be a delay. Swap from the Artanis. Mr. Tycho with the Fell Claws out. Deathwing did take flight, if I'm not mistaken. So he should have the Skyfall as well. Tychus fighting under his own tower, and this is a lot of pressure onto the Illidan. The Commandeer Odin will be utilized as well. That's going to be some armor. Deathwing does drop down. Mr. Tycho is delaying out the objective area on the left-hand side. And the Jugs from Lili are utilized as well. The last regeneration globe for the Gul'dan is picked up. 168 stacks from the Artanis, who does get the channel. 3 shots into the opposing side core as D.Va makes her way to top lane. Bellowing Roar from the Deathwing. Mindhawk gets the Cataclysm out. Mr. Tycho gets swapped by... Oh, what a fantastic power slide! Stuns out the Mal'Ganis. He doesn't get Carry and Swarm. It's on a 2-second cooldown now, and they should be able to recontrol this bottom lane bell tower, but it looks like Gul'dan and friends want to cap the opposing side first. It's a shame Malv didn't take Treant. I'm all about that beef and broccoli. That was good. I like that joke. That was really good. That was clever. That was really clever. How much damage is Artanis dealing with basic attacks at the moment? Artanis' basic attacks currently deal 236 damage. Hunt from the Illidan will be out onto, I don't know who that was, 100%. Moshpit from the ETC. Tower shots onto the Illidan, but it's going to be still a kill into Deathwing. Lili to fall. Ladies and gentlemen, I really do think we've got the momentum shift back over to the side of Three-Legged Cat. We could go to the illustrious, the coveted, the amazing, the ever so desired map number 5. But of course, it's Towers of Doom. It's anyone's game. There's a 4 health difference on the cores right now. 5 health difference on the cores right now, favoring the side of Scuffed team, but a triple altar phase will be coming up. I want to point this out though. Deathwing will respawn before the altars will be on the map. Same thing with Lili, but it's going to be close to those spawning times. Bottom lane bell tower and sappers in the bottom lane. We see a defend ping. If they take 15 damage here, that'll be insane. 19 if they get boss too. Gul'dan's grabbing a camp over here, just sucking away. Getting the big suck on. Oh, God, verbiage. And I will... Wait, hello. Yeah, where are we going? Who's going to get bottom? Deathwing, I think he's actually delaying out Captain Rex. That is D.Va going down, Pilot and Mech. We do have Mal'Ganis getting the channel, so it's going to be 3 shots into the opposing side core. Deathwing delaying out. That does allow Tychus to get down here, and he's going to immediately just rush at this Tychus. All right, down to 24 core HP, but it's 24 to 21. Tychus is not going to be able to get the channel in time. Hunting from the Illidan. That's going to be a Jugs from the Lili. Can she survive? Can she get away? Horrify from Gul'dan was utilized as well, as we have 2 kind of split fights here. Tychus on the lower end. That is going to be a dead Tychus. I don't think there's a way for him to get out of that one right there. And yes, Gul'dan does find the kill. Sappers in bottom, Gul'dan with the channel, so that's going to be 10 shots in total, down into the Scuff team core, down to 19 HP. Sappers will not be fed in here as the Deathwing clears things out. Does have the level 16, Conflagration is picked up, that's going to be swapped from the Artanis, and Mr. Tycho is going to be the target as the Night Rush comes through, and Zero getting burninated, not enough to actually kill this Artanis. Malfurion with just a little Moonfire. If you want to see the Artanis damage once again, I can go ahead and show you. It's at 280, I do believe it rounds up, even if it's a 0.3. Moshpit from ATC. Mr. Tycho will be able to get the Carry and Swarm. Conflagration from the Deathwing is trying to get some damage here, but it's just not able to find the last little bit for a kill on any of these fights. 4 to 8 in our total kills. Now ETC getting cooked up, and meat is back on the menus finally. Fell Claws from the Mal'Ganis. He doesn't have blind as a bat, trying to keep Zero inside of the Mecha Explosion. Hard, a little low here. That's a Night Rush from the Gul'dan. Sleeping the Illidan, but somehow Tychus goes down. The Artanis with 276 stacks. Mindhawk will be killed. Horrify from Gul'dan. The big drain as well. Are they looking for mid bell tower? No. Double altar phase here. 10 shots could be achieved. Maybe 12? Maybe Barrage? Illidan's pushing up top. No, I don't think they have the ability to get all, the 6 cap here. I don't think they're gonna get 6 cap. I mean, I keep saying I don't think, but of course mid lane bell tower does go down. This will be, if they get both, that's 14 shots, so they need, what, another 5 to naturally go from the barrage? Well, naturally, you know, naturally, just from the, so there's 7? That was only 6. Only 6 got shot out right there, but there's the 7th. Tyke is working on bottom lane, and Mal'Ganis has to Night Rush away. I think we're going to do a map 5, chat. I think we're doing the map 5, everybody! Big plays from Three-Legged Cat in the late game. And Malfurion gets the channel here. You will see the last shots coming out. Deathwing drops down. They need one more fire. Yep, that's it. That's GG right there. That's it. That's 8 shots in total. 1 from the right side and then 7 from the Malf channel. Nicely played from Three-Legged Cat. We're going to a map 5, chat. Malf cap too early. It all worked out. Okay, there's your stats if you want to see them. I can't go back to Wired Mice since switching so many years back when they arguably had some issues. You know, it's crazy. Like, it's just so crazy to me. I went so long being like, wireless mice are not going to be that good. And then I got this as a, like, I got this as a featured product from Corsair. They were like, hey, can you use it on your stream? And I'm like, sure. And then I haven't swapped back. I have a mouse that I absolutely love. I have a Nighthawk, or a Night Sword, excuse me. Nighthawk is my router. But the Night Sword from Corsair is great, but like, holy shit, I didn't realize how much I like this wireless mouse. Anyways, mice and Corsair products aside, by the way, we're sponsored by Corsair. They're a wonderful partner. We are here in map number 5 of Meta Madness in this best of 5 between Scuffed team and versus Three-Legged Cat. We're going to Dragonshire, and I want to remind you all, for the healers and supports available, Alexstrasza, Tyrande, Zarya. For tanks, Stitches is available now because teams are cowardice and won't play Cho'Gall. Bruisers, Ragnaros, Rexxar, Thrall, Zool. Okay? There's 19 assassins. Actually, there's 18 assassins now that Cassie is banned out. I doubt Junkrat gets through. There's no way. There's no way Junkrat's, like, banned for 4 games and you just let him through in map number 5. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. You missed the did you know? You were heating up food? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know what?
Good news, everyone.
I'll probably ask people for subs again later on today, so you'll surely get it. The only healer available is Zarya. The only... I'm going by, like, role. The only tank available is Stitches. What are we gonna get? What are we getting here? Why not just go Zarya Butcher?
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
I don't get why they let this through. I don't get why Three-Legged Cat would not ban that out. No one likes Cho apart from Baha, apparently. Lava, what are you what? Have you been to this Twitch channel? We are a Cho'Gall cult. Or the Cho cult Gall. That's bad. I'm sorry. Rexxar Mephisto. Okay. Rexxar strong for the soul lane. Kira is up and available. This is the one map where I have seen Kira's utilized in the solo lane up against Rexxar as a counter. We'll see if that's going to be a consideration. Still have Ragnaros, Thrall, and Zool up and available. Thrall could actually be a great answer for the Rexxar Misha. We actually might see a Thrall picked up here. Kael'thas is up. Zagara is actually really good. Tacitar's not a bad idea. Not everyone likes Cho, but everyone likes Gall. I mean, you make a great point, Key. And yet you won't draft them on Tuesdays because we do not play it well. Because we don't play it well. That's the issue. We have to practice it. Misha main tank? Ah, that's actually a good point. That's a good point. Misha could actually be a really good... Ooh! If Misha's the main... Fuck you. If Misha's the main tank, would they consider animal husbandry instead of hunter-gatherer? Because isn't that the level 4, right? Animal husbandry is the level 4, where as long as Rexar is alive, like, the total health pool is constantly being increased per second for the both of them. So you, like, that actually might not be a bad idea. Hydrate? Sure, I can do that. Cheers, chat. Happy Saturday. What? When would we practice? On Tuesday, when we do our viewer games. I'm actually dead serious. On Tuesday, by the way, on Tuesday, we're celebrating 3 years Twitch partner on this upcoming Tuesday. And I'll be doing a little bit of Storm League, and then I'm going to do some viewer games. We'll do ARAMs, maybe we'll do some quick matches. But if, honest to God, like, if our 5-stack shows up, like, we could do, like, a quick match or two, and we could do, like, some Cho'Gall stuff. I know it's not Storm League, but at least we could practice it in something. Weirdly enough, Three-Legged Cat has only picked up Thrall in the last 1-2 pick phase. Don't understand how things are bugging out so much for this team, but we'll have to see.
Anytime you're ready.
Okay. I mean, it's not all, but it's like, it's kind of oops all assassins. It's kind of oops. I know Ragnaros is in the realm of a bruiser, but I mean, like, Ragnaros is kind of an assassin. It's oops all assassins. It's oops all assassins, basically. Over here, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Like, Thrall is a bruiser, but he's kind of an assassin. Like, he does have his 1v1 potential. Honestly, I don't know who wins this. I don't know who wins this. I think Three-Legged Cat reverse sweeps. That's my vote. If I was a Twitch predictor, I would be voting for Three-Legged Cat. All right, which team wins Jorgenscheuer? Which team wins Jorgenscheuer? Go ahead and get your predictions in. You know the deal, chat.
Hey, listen.
It has begun. Map number 5. Poor Zarya. Her time will come. I don't think so. I think Zarya's gonna get played as much as Cho'Gall, and that is 0. 50,000 on Scuffed team. Oh my god. Currently, if you bet for Three-Legged Cat, as I'm looking at it, it's a 1-13 payout. On the left-hand side, map number 5 in this best of 5, we have got Scuffed team. We've got Hanzuka on the Ragnaros. Mindhawk will be playing the Jimmy right-click. Mr. Tycho on that Zagara. Master Chips on the Kael'thas, and Hard on the Junkrat. Okay, please, Kael'thas, take Convection. Take Convection. You know you need it. Three-Legged Cat, by the way, is going to be having high on the Hireth on the Mephisto, No Game No Life on the Alarak, Drac on the Thrall, Captain Rex on something that floats over the ground, and 0-2 on the Rexar. Misha, of course, the star, the MVP of realistically everything in our life and everything we love is being played by Misha. So, we get into bottom lane area. We're going to check out our first engagement. The prediction is about to expire. We have got some big old gambles as Flare will be picked up by the Rexar. I have mentioned this yesterday, but I'm going to mention it again because not everyone was here for yesterday's stream. Flare has 100% active time in the sense of when it has a 20-second duration, but it has a 20-second cooldown. The moment you throw Flare, the cooldown activates. So it's I say like 100% uptime, but I know there's like, you know, the cap, it's not 100%, but you know what I mean, Shot. You know what I'm saying. Echo the elements for the Thrall. Okay, echo the elements for the Thrall. Kael'thas going to be a coward and not take the right talent. My apologies. Alarak will find a double kill in top lane. No game, no life, with 6 sadism being added in. Discord Strike picked up at level 1. Blinken from Captain Rex. Master Chips is the target. Gravity Lapse onto 2. I don't think you win here. Misha! Someone will kill the Kael'thas. Someone will kill the Kael'thas.
A singular strike.
Alarak having an absolute ball right now as they pick up another 3% from the kill. By the way, Alarak's base sadism can be increased up to 130%. 30% from kills. Now, there are other talents to augment this, up and down. We'll see what those talents are going to be. Level 13, there's talents that affect your sadism, whether it be Blades of the High Lord, 40% from that. You could get the Pure Malice, which I believe is another 40. Isn't Pure Malice 40%? It's either 30 or 40%, but that's when your allies die. I can't remember exactly. And then there is the Rite of Rock-Shear, which I don't think that one has a cap, but you mark the target, and then I think you have to get autos onto them. I forget the specifics of Rite of Rock-Shear. The other thing I was going to mention is level 4 is Show of Force. You can get an extra 20%, so you can be moving to 150% total for Alarak. But it's going to be the Discord Strike questing talent at level 4. So after hitting all 3 heroes with a singular strike of singular Discord Strike, the damage is increased by 100 and instantly gain all other rewards. So I don't see that one finished out too often, but hey, maybe it's a possibility here as we do have the Dragon Knight quickly over to the side of Three-Legged Cat. They are going to start burning down this mid lane fort, and that is easy peasy grabbed. Hunter-Gatherer for the Rexar as well in the bottom lane. Picking up those regen globes. Speaking of globes, we have the Hysteria for the Mephisto. The Spite, sorry, Hysteria's level 13. Spite for the regen globe duration, and also the Lord of Hatred basic ability cooldown value. Q and kills for Rock-Shear. Okay, thank you. I don't see Rite of Rock-Shear a ton. I also don't see a ton of Alarak, so like the talents start to kind of fade away in my memory. Hey, that's a hindered momentum. So no applied force for the sadism reduction. Telekinesis slows enemies by 30% for 3 seconds. 121 sadism for the Alarak, and that is all from takedowns currently. All from takedowns. 8 takedowns. Well, 7 actually, because he wasn't around for the Kael'thas one. But he is going to be around for this one right here as Thrall and Alarak step up and Master Chips. You know, you got some time to have a little snack there, bud. Think about what went wrong. And honest to God, it was just, I didn't expect them to be there. A singular what now?
A singular strike.
Oh, Ninja, you're allowed to type the name because you're a mod. You're allowed to type the name, Ninja. Mods can type the name. That way you also can trigger Buttspot, too. Or not Buttspot, Nightbot. That's another kill for Alarak. He's maxed out on... Alarak is maxed out on his sadism, his baseline sadism, sub 5 minutes. It could have been faster if you really want to split the hairs if he chased over here for the Kael'thas, but still. God dang, that is ridiculous. Not even level 10s. This is a 2-level gap in experience between these two teams. Let's go ahead and cycle through the numbers, because 10 talent here is half a level away for the side of Three-Legged Cat. I want to say I regret my prediction, but I'm also glad I didn't vote. Oh, yeah.
Control both shrines.
Master Chips. Yep, there it is, Ninja. There it is. You know, if you have to suffer through modding on my channel, at least you can type a band hero's name. Deadly Charge you actually heard being wound up by the Alarak, but he doesn't even need it. He's just gonna combo onto onto the Ragnaros and get that kill. Kael'thas will fall as well, and god dang, 13-0 in kills. It's an absolute massacre in the late in the early game here in this game. But Mr. Tycho's like, I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Rainer randomly falls to a you're no way. Alarak, yeah. Oh god, this is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous how one-sided this game is. I gotta be honest. Like, compare this, I mean, and of course, you know, draft and all that, blah, 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 but, like, compare this game to the first map in the series, and, like, really? Three-Legged Cat has hit their stride in the series. They lost 2 maps, and now they are knocking on the door of a reverse sweep. And honestly, I don't even think they're knocking. I think they're using a battering ram to try and knock down a hollow wood door. And the door is just shredding into pieces, man. Once again, same setup as beforehand. Minehawk is gonna go down. I don't expect... The deadly charge that short distance? Oh my god, you are ridiculous. No games, no life on this Alarak is having a blast. God, give Alarak a janitor skin, because this is just mopping. They lost 2 maps, but only 1 leg. Alright, Dragonite will take down the Keep Friend Gate in bottom lane. Misha, Rexar here. 13 talent here will be achieved as the enemy gets their 10s. Rainer goes down. Misha to fall. Phoenix will be killed. Uh-oh. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Some kills. They finally got some kills. So Fierce Smash, we have the Rocket Ride, Pyroblast, Banshees. On the opposing side, it's Earthquake, which is gonna... Earthquake, which will synergize with Purification Salvo. We've got the Consume Soul, which also synergizes with Purification Salvo. Boars, which also synergize with Purification Salvo. Goodbye. It's 40% for Pure Malice. I did have it right. Why would you take Pure Malice? I'll be honest. Why take Pure Malice? I guess they did get 10% from it already. Maybe, oh. I don't know if this is the intent, but they could sacrifice Misha for free stacks on that. It is giving a little bit of experience to the enemy, but if you sacrifice Misha, you get a free stack. To be at 170% easily. Salvo tickles the enemy, but no kill. Devouring Maw into Thrall. Mr. Psycho will go down to the Mephisto. All right. Yankee Yuck, how you doing, bud? Junkrat will go down to the... It's 3 to 23 in kills, chat. It is 3 to 23 in kills. What is the experience difference? So 3 kills yields 4,000 experience. 23 kills has yielded 8,727 experience. Pyroblast, 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 Pyroblast! Thrall will fall. Hot take, Pure Malice is always good. If you get no benefit from it, your team isn't dying, which is good. I mean, honestly, Stark, I would 100% agree with you. How you doing today, bud? Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're feeling good. Hey! 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 All right. We have the Mocking Strikes for the Alarak. Basic attacks against enemy heroes reduce the cooldown of Alarak's basic abilities by 1.5 seconds. This bonus is doubled against heroes who are stunned, silenced, slowed, or rooted. You're improving? I'm glad to hear that you're improving. That's always that's the one thing I was honestly hoping to hear. I'd be worried if you were like, yeah, you know what? I got hit with COVID too, the electric boogaloo. Kick onto the Kael'thas right next to the Phoenix, who will get hit with the gravity lapse, and Phoenix does not continue the chase. That will be Rexar going down. It was a ride. It was a rocket ride for all my homies. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ragnaros pops Molten Core. That's the Earthquake from the Thrall. And that's all we get. Deadly charge, charged up. Ragnaros will scout out the Alarak, who cancels and backs away. No COVID 2. No COVID 2 Electric Boogaloo. Please no. Ragnaros is able to back away right there. The Thrall doesn't get any sort of a cancellation onto the Hearth. All right, they're going to get 16 talent here. Scuff team is going to turn it all around right here, right now. They got the paint them red. That's going to be it. They got the ignite. Got their corrosive saliva. Junkrat will spread his volley. Meteor bomb as well. Meteor. See? But Zagara does go down. Capturing the Alarak. How? Okay, it doesn't matter, but... Kyothos will fall. Hanzuka should be taken down here. Misha split from the team. Mephisto jumps forward. Mindhawk is the target. That's going to be a Consumed Soul. Kills the Junkrat. No level 20 for the upgrade. 90 HP on Mindhawk. And mid lane keep shall fall? Did they go for another Dragonite? Death timers are relatively long, but the damage is not the craziest. Poor Misha. Poor Misha. Exactly, Tessidus. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. All right. Siege Giants rocketing their way through bottom lane. We've got a Dragonite available for mid that Thrall should be able to get. Misha's probably going to be sacrificed. It's the Thrall. Is that? Okay, nope, they're going to go for the fight. Going for a fight instead. Thrall runs through the wave, so it is going to be seen. Goes for the Wind Fury immediately. Pops the Earthquake as well. That is going to be an immediate kill onto Zagara. Mindhawk shall be taken down as well. Rexar feigned death. That was okay, I guess. Top lane for... Oh, wait, Alarak, where are you going? Oh, are they gonna end through, try and end through mid? No? Kyothos goes down to... Consumed by Hatred, that's what it was. It was the Consumed Soul. Alarak doesn't get the silence onto Hanzuka, but Dragonite mid, a kill onto Ragnaros alone. Junkrat tries to back away. He will be able to split himself with that Concussion Mine. Hard, really low. Rexar gets the last auto. That's a solid team kill. And ladies and gentlemen, the reverse sweep has been achieved. Congratulations to Three-Legged Cat with 34 kills in 13 minutes and 38 seconds. They take map 5, reverse sweep here on Dragonshire. GG, well played.